Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a little unbagging because this item I've been waiting months for this item to arrive. It should have arrived. They said it was going to take 2 months. It ended up taking just over 3 months, but that's because of the Royal Mail strikes. No one can help them, and yeah, they're annoying. But it finally arrived at 7:30 this morning. Um, So I've been told to try this out because of well, you can see it, the flare-ups I get with from my scars and everything from an exploding flask. Won't even go into that one. And the eczema and dermatitis I get on my face. So this was suggested. It's a CC moisture foundation. So it's the one that's supposed to be able to cover tattoos and all of this, that, and the other. So we're going to see today if it actually works because I've got a date night tonight and I'm hoping that this works. We're going to go and see Violent Night in the cinema. And I've been looking forward to it for over a week. Anyway, let's get into the unbagging. This stuff sticks, doesn't it? Oh my god, okay. I have to say the seller on this was amazing because when I mentioned it was late, she just said, please can you wait a little bit longer, and if it doesn't turn up, we'll refund you. And I told her as soon as it turned up. So unfortunately, it's turned up in this condition. Not the seller's fault. Seller puts in the bag nice and tidy, and whoever delivers it turns it into what we see here. Broken packaging. It's packaging. However, this box has seen better days. Holy cow, what did he do? Kick it round the depot first? Jesus Christ. It's kinked. Like, in every aspect. Well, let's just hope the product works, shall we? Get rid of the packaging. Anyway, here's the box. We're gonna... Oh, so let me read it out. Moisture Cushion Eel Ho. I'm not kidding. It says Eel Ho. Natural color. I ordered natural, did I? Yeah, okay. Suitable for yellowish and dark complexion to create natural moisturizing nude makeup. Nude. That's why I thought I ordered nude, but I believe the nude was unavailable and this was the next one along. Because if I go too light, I end up looking weird. If I go too dark, again, weird. Because each person's skin characteristics are different, so the adaptability of different skin care products is also different. Before using any new product, it is recommended you try it on the skin behind the ear. If you have discomfort or abnormal skin reaction, please stop using it. Use with caution for sensitive skin. Don't put it into children's eyes at high temperature. I gotta reread that. Don't put it into children's eyes at high temperature. No, that is what it says. What the holy hell? Why would I put it in my kid's eyes? That's the weirdest phrasing I've ever heard. All right, makeup method. After opening the cover, tear off the sealing paste to see the elastic bionic membrane opening up a new experience. Use small mushroom powder puff, gently press and take appropriate amount of material body repeatedly and a small amount of evenly press on the face. Makeup order from top to bottom, from side to outside, makeup evenly, create no time, water, light, muscle. I know I can read. Either I'm reading this wrong or this don't make sense. Part of the need for cochlear location can be pressed repeatedly, decorated. Yes. Well, that's the whole box. Let's have a look at the product. Ooh, Let's go in. I keep forgetting what side my camera's on. Ooh, mushroom brush. Pot of stuff. Let's have a look at that. Little tiny pot. Ooh, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna move the box to the side. We'll unbag the little mushroom brush. Okay. So it says to that done. It says to open the tub. Woo. Oh, we got a little protecting thing there. Then you got this plastic thing that says pull by there. So you pull by there, that opens them. That's not the membrane one. Oh, there's more protection inside. So you pull out the secondary protection and you see this membrane here that you can run your finger over. Okay, and then you take the brush and you dump, dump, dump. Oh, look at that. Now, let's see if this does what it says and can cover a tattoo. So we're going to go with this tattoo right here. It's literally my darkest tattoo, so let's go with this, shall we? I mean, I'd say you'd have to put a lot of it on to cover this tattoo. So right now it's not actually covering the tattoo. Well, that's weirdly though, it is kind of darkening it down. I think you just need to put a lot of it on to... Yeah, I'd say you'd have to put a lot of it on to cover a full tattoo. I went for my smallest but darkest tattoo on that one. Okay, let's try with a lot of it. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't cover, like, you know, something else. But it doesn't seem to really want to, and it does transfer, so this non-transferable thing looks like it might be a bit bogus. So let's give it a different try, though, shall we? Dum dum dum. Let's see how it does on my face with my eczema. So my eczema's not as dark. Well, it's actually doing something, isn't it? My eczema's not as dark as a black tattoo. I'm gonna have to move my microphone up there. I mean, you can see it's not doing too badly. It seems to be covering the scars and everything. Yeah, it says to rub it in, doesn't it? That's the worst area, but there, so... I'd say you probably should have gone with a darker colour, actually. I mean, I know this is only a test run, and I would be better off doing it in front of a proper mirror, but... I have the darker circles and white lines. I mean... It hasn't really done too badly with covering the side of my face. My side's not too bad, it's this side is the issue, because that's the side the scar's on. Right there. Oh wait, didn't it say not to do it in your eyes? Yeah, whatever. Fine. Don't do as I do. Have a bit of your own common sense. I mean, it's not done too badly. And yeah, it didn't quite cover my scar, but after a while it does actually look like it dries pretty well, actually. It doesn't really come off. It's supposed to be waterproof, but I'm not going to test that one right now. But I mean, it's not done too badly with my face. It's actually covered some of the... apart from that there, that's where I cut my head the other day. Right into a side of a door that the girls left open. But I mean, it doesn't feel heavy. Yes, it's almost dry, but I would say blend the rest of it in with your fingers because that feels a bit better to me. I'm not really... I'm alright with brushes, but these sponges always make me feel really uncomfortable. I can't quite use them properly. But yeah, it seems to work really well. It looks good. Oh my god. It smells absolutely delicious. It's quite perfumed. Yeah, it's really perfumed. Oh, I was about to say smell. And then remembered it's a microphone. It smells lovely though. It really does. It's weird. It's quite heavily perfumed, which you wouldn't normally get heavy scents in foundation. But do you know what? It's worked. It's covered all of this eczema I got under my eyes here. And apart from that really nasty brand new cut that I did with a razor earlier, which is probably why it's not covering because it's still fresh, it hasn't done too badly. So I'm going to give it out of 10. I'd give this 9 out of 10 definitely. The only reason I haven't given it a full 10 is because it says it can cover a tattoo and it hasn't. But that's the only reason. That's the only reason it's losing 1 point. Because, yeah, it feels lovely. Smells absolutely lovely. And it does what it needs to do on my face. I'm like, I didn't want people to see my tattoos. I wouldn't have had them done. So, I'm going to recover this just because I like to keep things clean and tidy as long as I possibly can. I'm going to reseal it fully like this. And even though it's crushed beyond recognition, I'm going to keep it stored in its box as well. And the little baggie is going to keep the sponge in it. And I'm going to put it all back in this box to keep it safe. That way then it's all kept together and I don't lose any of it. So that was the Moisture Cushion Eole Foundation. Yeah, it works. It smells lovely and do you know what? It's covering probably better than my cheaper one that I buy, that I use all the time. And it's on par with my expensive L'Oreal and is it L'Oreal or Alvive? It's one of them. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's number 7, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's on par with that, and I'd say it's well worth getting yourself one of these because, yeah, it works. And that's coming from someone who is allergic to pretty much every friggin' makeup brand out there, apart from the 3 I've just mentioned. I can't use cheap ones. I can't use certain ones. Most of them have got to be pH balanced, which means they're friggin' expensive. This is actually fairly cheap at £20. And yeah, I'd say if you have sensitive skin, or even if you just don't want heavy makeup, get yourself one of these. Okay, so I decided to go and find my other foundations, my cheaper one and my more expensive one. Now, this is on par with this one, which is my Maybelline Infallible 32-hour fresh wear foundation, which is porcelain colour. I did buy it a little light, which is why I mentioned how I didn't want to get it too light. And my cheaper one is my Avon foundation, Avon True Colour foundation, Flawless Liquid Ivory, which is £10. I believe this one was about £25. And this one's £20. But what I like about it is you can wear the 2 of them together, because this acts as a moisture barrier as well for your normal foundation. So, it is brilliant. It's on par with the more expensive brands. It's on par. It's better than the cheaper brands. But that would be your choice to make. And I would say give it a go. You've got nothing really left to lose other than the price of the product. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.